Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, WrestleMania weekend, we have the collective Game Changer Wrestling for the culture. Yeah, this show was Thursday night, or Friday morning, like at 2 a.m. Central Time. It was midnight Pacific Time. Can't wait till next year, because the shows will actually be earlier, because they'll be East Coast. They'll be a little bit earlier for Central Time Zone. But yeah, just knocking them out one by one. All the reviews I've done are up already. So far, I have a review for Friday Night SmackDown up. Impact Wrestling multi-person matches. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. Great show, by the way, if you haven't seen it. DDT Goes Hollywood. Really good show. GCW's Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. That review's up. Santino Brothers Wrestling California Love is up. WrestleCon Mark Hitchcock's shows up. That might be, between that one and Supercard, might be the two best shows so far. But we are for the culture. The concept of this show is awesome. I agree with 100% because there's so many talented wrestlers on here that you may not know if you don't watch independent wrestling. Independent wrestling television, most of the people on this show are on. You just got to go there, search their name. You don't even know what company. Just search AC Mack. Search Darius Carter. You'll see all these shows that they have been on. Check them out. Because that's where your stars of tomorrow come from, is independent wrestling. So first match, we had a Scramble match. Pull this up here. We had 7-way Scramble match. Darius Carter, Ashton Starr, Devon Moore, Faye Jackson, Dizz, Keita Murray, and Terry Yaki. Darius Carter, Pro Wrestling Magic is one company that you definitely want to check him out on. He is either currently or was champion there. I'm a little behind on some of my independent wrestling right now. So let's take a look and see if we can see if he's got a championship currently. But this dude is hella talented. He's one of the guys that just needs a chance. There's another guy coming up, and then in two matches, AC Mack. Hella high on him. Pro Wrestling, see Pro Wrestling Magic. It doesn't look like he still has a title. Okay. Let's actually just jump over to Pro Wrestling Magic and see who the champion is right now. Let's see. Kerr is world champion. Dark Arts is Steve Off. Okay, yeah, so he did have the Dark Arts title at one point in time. Again, I'm kind of behind on my Pro Wrestling Magic right now. It's on the list. But yeah, this is hell of a 7-way tag match. Lots of high flying. Lots of just, power. Faye Jackson. She's a little shorter than Nia Jax, but kind of the Nia Jax type. But a little more, what I'm looking for, charisma. But yeah, hell of a good match. Darius Carter getting the victory. I give it 3.5. Next up, we had Anything Goes match. We had Billy Dixon versus Willie Mack. Anything goes. So yeah, you had your doors, your chairs, all your plunder. But one wrestling move, Billy Dixon. Oh my God, he did a backslide for the pin on Willie Mack. But it's a hell of a fun match to watch. Willie Mack is so damn talented. That dude needs to be signed to a major company. I know he's been in Impact, but he needs to be on television, AEW, WWE. He needs to be part of New Japan. He's just that talented. I give it 3.25 with Billy Dixon getting the victory there. Next match was actually one of my favorite matches of the card. It showcased a lot of talent that a lot of people won't get to see. So we had a Survivor Series 10-man tag. So we had West Coast, Alpha Zoe, G Sharpe, Kenny K-I-N-G, Kenny King, Mazzerati, and Midas Kreed going against the World, AC Mack, J Malachi, JC Storm, Jeffrey John, Suge D, AC Mack. These guys are part of Action Wrestling, part of God damn, so many different ones on there. You know what? Let's pull that up here. AC Mack is right now one of my favorite independent wrestlers. The reason being is he's uber talented in ring, 1. Number 2, talented as fuck. And oh, by the way, he can talk on the mic. He's probably, if you had to rank independent wrestlers on the mic skills, top 10. If you had to rank all across professional wrestling, mic skills, top 20, top 30, definitely. Part of Action Wrestling, Scenic City Invitational, New Texas Pro, Independent Wrestling Television shows. Last year, he was part of the Southeast First Uncharted Territory. He actually won the right to have that in the Southeast Uncharted Territory from Wrestling Open. Oh my God, he had a match with freaking Mike Bailey. I gotta watch that. I don't think I watched that last year. So yeah, this guy is just uber talented. Oh, by the way, he's a world champion. Oh, by the way, he's homosexual. You don't have a lot of open-ended world champion. It's not open-ended, wrong words. But you know, somebody that lives that lifestyle, you don't have them out as world champions very often. I don't care about that. I care about what he can do in the ring. Uber fucking talented. I care what he can do on the mic. Not too many better than him. Alright, this was a Survivor Series style match. Oh yeah, by the way, Alpha Zoe, G Sharpe, you can check them out on Prestige Wrestling, West Coast Pro, J Malachi, and all them from the World, part of the Southeast Wrestling, part of Action, and all that. Again, Independent Wrestling TV, just type the name in, it'll take you to everything they've done. And definitely go check out that AC Mack versus Mike Bailey match. Alright, G Sharpe eliminates J Malachi. So Suge D eliminates Midas Kreed. Mazzerati eliminated JC Storm. AC Mack eliminated Mazzerati with 2 Mack 10s. Holy hell. So that's a Mack 20, I guess. Kenny King eliminates Jeffrey John. AC Mack eliminates G Sharpe. We ended up having a double pin. Alpha Zoe and Kenny King at the same time pinned AC Mack and Suge D, and got the elimination for the win for the West Coast team. Hella fun match. I ended up giving it 3.5. Next up, we have Bryan Keith and 2 Cold Scorpio. This boy is just, he's old, hella old, hella talented still. He's 57 years old, 2 Cold is. Damn. Boy can still go to. Bryan Keith, I've talked about him before on here. I would put Bryan Keith as a young Bradshaw. But yeah, he's uber talented. These two showed some oodles respect to one another after the match. Bryan Keith got the victory. I give it 3 star. Still almost 17 minutes for a 57-year-old 2 Cold Scorpio. Alright, this was the match of the night. We had the Black Wrestler Matter Championship on the line in a triple threat match. We had champion Myron Reed versus Kevin Knight versus man like DeReiss. I say 0-1, you say 2-1. Oh, I love man like DeReiss, part of Rev Pro, part of Progress. Kevin Knight, part of New Japan Strong. Myron Reed, part of MLW, part of Impact Wrestling. Where else is old Myron? So you just had almost a world of wrestling in this match here. Myron Reed. If you don't know, go to Cage Match. Cage Match is where I get a lot of information. So when I'm pulling this up right now, I'm on Cage Match. Boom, boom. You click on his name. Culture, IWR, New South Hoss Tournament. Oh yeah, he lost to Hunter Drake in that and beat Alec Price. There's no talent in the guy. Glory Pro Wrestling. So yeah, you can look through here and see all Western Revolver. Any match that he's had this year, what company? MLW Underground 5. And you can go to that company on their streaming site, and then you can take a look at that match. You see the results and everything there. Super damn cool for you. But yeah, this was it's only 10 minutes long. Yeah, 2 Cold Scorpio had a longer match than these 3 guys, but these 3 guys put on a hell of a show. Uber talented match, a lot of high flying, a lot of dives to the outside, took out some chairs. Sorry, Brett Lardell, your chair deposit's gone. They fucked that up 14 minutes into the collective. Or 14 seconds, excuse me. So yeah, sorry about all the chair issue, but you hired these guys. Thank you, by the way. But yeah, Myron Reed to get the victory, 3 3/4. Not quite to that 4. I mean, there's a couple spots that's like, that didn't look good. But only 10 minutes long, so I'll just go with 3 3/4 on that. Then our main event was the Pan-Afrikan World Disposal Wrestling World Championship. Champion Trish Adora She's actually had this title for like, it seemed like fucking forever. Oh yeah, 1,141 days since 2/15 of 2020. Yeah, she's had it forever. Only person that held this title. I love it. She defends it in multiple different places. Going up against Calvin Tankman. Oh, Tankman's a big boy if you've never seen him. Again, MLW, some other independent companies. So actually, she made this match work. Wasn't quite AJ Styles wrestling and Kevin Nash, but it was good. Trish Adora, uber talented. I love it. Give the match 3 1/4. Trish Adora retaining her Pan-Afrikan World as well as the World Heavyweight Championship. That is for the culture. Stay tuned to our Sports Show. We are in the midst of watching Stand and Deliver. Had to pause to do the video. Still got Jimmy Lloyd's Degeneration F, Toshijo Pro Wrestling, GCW versus DDT, Prestige Wrestling Nervous Breakdown, Joe Janela Spring Break 7, Emo Fight, Epi's Big A Brunch. That's all still to come. Still haven't watched all that. Today we got Stand and Deliver right now. We got Mania Night 1 tonight. We got Gringo Locos, The World of Lucha later on tonight. Holy shit, this is fucking crazy. We're going to do it all. We're going to have it all up by Monday night. Before Monday Night Raw, all these videos will be up. We'll do best ofs, all that. Monday Night Raw will end the WrestleMania weekend for us all. We all go back to work on Tuesday. Fun times. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.